Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's K-E-S-H-W-A-N-I, Keshwani. I have been solving math problems for GRE out of this book here. Practice, you can take the GRE General Test, the 10th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. The problem I'm about to solve is the one that you're going to find on page number 291 of the 10th edition. Page 291, number 8. Let's take a look at it. It's a pretty simple, straightforward problem. 70% of the people who got this question, 70% of the people who took this exam got this question right. Or to be more precise, 71% actually. So, 7/10. Let's take a look at it. It says a student can purchase a research report for $5. So you can buy a report, buy the whole report, for $5, or you can reproduce the pages of the report, Xerox copy it, whatever it is, whatever photocopy it, at the rate of 15 cents per page, or by the page. Cost is 15 cents per page. I'm making too much fuss about nothing actually. It's pretty straightforward, as I said. Number 8. They want you to compare the greatest possible value of x in the first column, greatest possible value of x, in other words, the largest number of pages that the report can have, if the cost of reproducing the pages, one page at a time at 15 cents per page, is to be less than the buying the whole report as a whole, which is $5. In other words, since you're taking a GMAT, you have a business background, obviously, they're looking for a break-even point. Where do you break even in terms of the two scenarios? Paying 15 cents a page or buying the whole report in one shot at $5? So let's take our $5 and divide by 15 cents. Okay, so here we go. I know 15 goes into 50 3 times, because 15 times 3 is 45. The 5 that is remaining, that is 5, actually that's not 5, that's a 50. That's 50 that is remaining from here. 5 that is remaining goes and joins here, and it becomes 50. And again, 50 goes into 15 3 times. That's it. And you can of course have a 5 remaining. So it's 5 remaining, 5 15, or 33 and a 1/3. And obviously you can buy a third of a page. So the largest number of pages that the report can contain is 33. If the report were to have more than 33 pages, then you're better off buying the whole report in one shot for $5. If it's less than 33 or 33, you're better off buying it at 15 cents per page. That's all it is. So let me set it up properly here. Let me do it again. I did it a very messy way here. Here's your column A. Here's your column B. They give you 34. And here they're asking about buying it at one page at a time. Let's see how they phrase it. Greatest possible value of x if the cost of reproducing the x pages is to be less than the cost of purchasing the report. So, cost of purchasing the report one page at a time is this, as I said before. 15 goes into 53 times, and then 5 comes here, and then 50 goes into 3 again, 33. So 33 is less than 34. Of course the answer is B. The other way you could have solved this problem, instead of approaching the problem from the first column, another way you could have solved the problem naturally is to approach it from the second column. People forget that. People forget about the fact that whatever it is that is given in the other column. Now notice I'm phrasing that in a very generic terms by referring to it as the other column. If you're looking at column A, then column B is the other column, and if you're looking at column B, you get the idea. Whatever it is that is presented to you in the other column, that information is there for a reason. That 34 did not fall from the sky. It is there for a reason. It has some meaning in it. It has some information in it. So another way I could have approached the problem is by pretending that the report has exactly 34 pages, and simply ask myself, if that were the case, I do not know, I'm speaking hypothetically, I do not know yet, I'm just pretending that the report, I'm assuming the report has 34 pages. If that were the case, what would have been the cost for me to buy the report one page at a time? Well, let's find out. Take the 34 and multiply it by 15. 15 times 4 is 60, so there's 0, that 6 goes here. 15 times 3 is 45. 45 plus 6, there you go, you see? It turns out that if the report in fact does have 34 pages, then I'm better off buying the whole report in one shot for $5, because if I were to purchase it at one page at a time, I'll end up spending a dime more. And for those of you who are watching the video in other parts of the world, the dime is the 10 cents. So if I were to buy the one page at a time at 15 cents per page, I will end up spending 10 more cents. Therefore, the report has to have 33 or fewer pages. So number of pages the report can have for me to be worthwhile buying the whole report is the greatest possible value of x if the cost of reproducing the x pages is less than the cost of purchasing. The greatest value that you can have is 33 pages. That's all. The answer is B. As I said, probably I'm making too much fuss about nothing. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you did not find my explanation too much, because sometimes I do tend to explain too much. Listen, if you wish to get hold of me for personal private tutoring, face-to-face tutoring, or over the phone or over the internet through Skype and so forth, through the webcam, I do all of that. Or if you simply wish to purchase the solutions to any of these problems in this book, just get hold of me. Go to my website at www.prep, FOR4GRE.com, and send me an email. Alright? And of course, you can also get hold of me through www.KeshwaniPrep.com. Alright? Thank you.